Last month, Scott Engel, the dean of the University of Georgia's College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences since 2005, announced that he'd be stepping down in September to lead a global organization that works to alleviate hunger. Now, recently, we got a chance to talk with Dean Engel about his future plans and a look back at the last decade working with Georgia ag leaders. As president and CEO of the International Fertilizer Development Center based in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, Scott Engel will head up an organization that focuses on food security in nearly 100 countries.
I'm a soil scientist by training. That's my advocation, my passion for the last 10, 15 years has been to work in Africa. I'm really drawn to the continent, and especially to help with a lot of the problems that they have there, and they certainly have quite a few. So it's a place that I think I can express my passion in. It gets me back to my original discipline. It's the continent I want to work in. Was it the right time? No, not exactly. I would have preferred to have remained here as dean for probably another 2 years or so. But the opportunity came around, and I wasn't sure I'd have it again 2 years from now, so I had to jump when I could.
When asked about the highlights of his leadership at the University of Georgia's College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, Engel told me growing the student base in the ag programs has been a rewarding experience.
Well, I can't take a lot of the credit for it, but it has certainly grown. We've doubled enrollment in the College of Agriculture over the last decade, which is important because if we're going to grow agriculture, we're going to need a well-trained labor force, and we frankly weren't training enough students 10 years ago. We're not training enough students now. We need more students in the College of Ag than we have right now. So a dean 10 years from now is going to say they weren't training students adequately in the year 2015. But we're on the right track. The problem is that there are a lot of good ag kids in this state who want to study agriculture, but that's a relatively small portion of the student body in this state. We really need to be tapping into the metro areas of the state, convince them, teach them that agriculture is It's a rich, deep profession. There are good paying jobs, and there are lots of jobs, which many professions can't say that these days.
Dean Engel will officially step down from his role at the university on September 18th.
I'm pretty much a lame duck now, and I'm finding that out quickly. A search committee has been appointed. Joe Broder, who's the current associate dean for teaching, has been appointed the interim dean. He's been around for literally decades and got several degrees at the University of Georgia, so the college is in good hands. But they're going to do a national search. I think what they want is someone who probably embodies some of the qualities that I had, that number one is a good scientist and has a good, strong basis in the discipline that they were trained in, someone who's a good advocate and good cheerleader for the college, and someone who's reasonably good at politics and understands the politics, because in Georgia, that's important. I came originally from the state of Maryland, where frankly politics and agriculture did not go hand in hand. In Georgia, they cannot be separated.
Now, during his time at the University of Maryland, Dean Engel also received the Distinguished Teacher Scholar Award in 2003. It goes without saying, all of us at the Georgia Farm Monitor wish him the very best in his new position.